What?
realized.
Oh, is it on the wrong way? It's okay, you still look fab in it,
Thank
so
you.
couldn't tell.
Hello, this is Plenty of Fish. I'm here with Proud. What have you been doing with your adult freedom?
Oh, my adult freedom. So I'm still working like corporate, like 9 to 5, and I'm also doing like Gorigurt. Thank you for coming here and supporting.
No, actually, I love Gorigurt. So when we were trying to find a cafe, I was like, where serves Gorigurt? Where can we go where I can sit and also eat Gorigurt?
Oh my god,
And
yes.
I love the design. Like, do you do the design yourself?
So I do the logo and like branding and marketing, I guess, for this. But I would brief my brother, who's like a really good illustrator, to like do the flavors so that it's like special and it's cutesy, you know, captures, encapsulates the flavor.
I didn't know this was a family business.
Yeah, no, I'm doing it with y'all.
What inspired you to start this?
I think so. When I was in New York, and I was living alone, I don't really yes, girl, you go, girl. So, I worked in New York before, and I lived alone. So I didn't want to cook because when you cook, it's a studio room, right? I don't know if you've had experience with that. So my bed would smell like, you know, my chicken or my, you know. So I would just eat yogurt every single day, and I really love the brand like Faye. It's called Faye, but it's spelled like phage. But you need to pronounce it Faye. So we love Faye, and we eat it every single day. And then my family was gonna have a family trip to New York, and I was hyping up Faye for everyone. Like, dude, you gotta try Faye, right? But it was postponed. And then I think I got my sister-in-law super hooked into Faye. So my brother tried to create his own rendition of like Greek yogurt. And then it tasted so good. So it was like this original. Yeah. And he was like, oh, let's sell it, you know, because our whole family really loved it, and we begged him to like make more so we can eat it every day. And then I also wanted to try and see what I learned so far in the advertising industry. Like, you know, when you present to clients, you're like, this will sell, you know, but then does it really sell? You know, that's my question coming into this. So I kind of want to prove myself and see if I could really take what I learned in my years in advertising to this brand as well. So yeah, that's how I was like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. Oh. It's absolutely fantastic because I love it so much, and I thought the branding is really nice, very like unique, and I love like what you do with your social media as well. Honestly, like mad fan, like respect.
I used to ask people these 3 questions, Mom. It's like a psychological
thing.
Yeah, I asked them too as well. So first, if you could choose a pet, it could be anything. It could be magical as well, but it could also be just like any animal at all. What kind of pet would you want? And three reasons why you would want that pet.
I would like a giant magical dog.
Giant magical dog? Like Clifford?
That's maybe a bit too big and too, you know, like
Great Dane.
No, okay. The giant wolf, like the white wolf. I want some kind of animal that has a lot of like sharp senses that can protect me. I feel like a wolf is a nice kind of like, you know, very like halfway between friendly dog and like fierce wild animal. God can protect me in the face of danger. This used to be a bear, actually. I'm just bringing up animals that I bring up in therapy when they say like, can you imagine like, you know, a kind of guardian to give you like strength and protection? It's been like a bear.
But now it's a wolf.
And a wolf. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Because I guess it's like kind of warm as well when you say
like
right?
I want to like fuzzy up. That's my second reason is I want to take a nap
cuddle.
in my like giant dog.
Okay.
I would like to ride my giant dog, not into battle maybe, but like just like, you know, around, running in the forest. Like
wow. I see. Okay. Next question is, what's your favorite color and why?
I like red.
Narrow.
Yeah, represent. I think it's a very like powerful, passionate color. It's also a color that's like, I don't know. I have a lot of history with, right? In school, I was in a red house, like, yeah. So
Red lipstick,
yeah.
red shoes. Yeah. So like powerful, passionate,
Or I think a lot when I was younger,
like expressive.
yeah, expressive, and I think a lot of like cartoon characters when they're like confident.
I mean, would you say Clifford is not confident?
No, I would not say Clifford is not confident.
Okay.
I was gonna say in cartoons when they make like confident women or confident ladies, they're always in red.
I see it.
Clifford.
You know what that reminds me of? The red ผู้ช่วยของศาสตราจารย์ใน Powerpuff
ใช่
Girls.
ใช่
Yeah.
Miss Bella.
I love that. Yes. I love that power move. Okay, last question. What do you think about nature? And like, what do you like about nature? I guess.
love nature.
What about it?
I find it very calming and very refreshing. There was a period of time when I would wake up super early. I had a really strange sleep schedule. I would wake up super early, so I go for a walk, and it would be like 6, 7 a.m. and I'll just be by like the Kallang River, just watching the sunrise. It's really, really lovely.
Yeah, I love like morning routines and like morning activities.
Now I roll out of bed at 8:15, put on my sunscreen, and then get like breakfast and then go.
Sunscreen tie-in. Sunscreen tie-in.
Yeah, my mom's been telling me I need to do this. I'm doing such a poor job of advertising. Ta-da!
Sunscreen before you run.
But I've been using it since we got it made.
It's so good.
Day.
Like every time I use your sunscreen, I get compliments about my skin. So I love it. It works. Yeah. Okay, so 3 reasons why you like nature.
Nature. I feel like it refreshes me. I feel at peace. I feel very humble. I think in the presence of nature, I don't have to pretend to be something I'm not. I don't have to stress so much about. There's a little bug that's just flying around you.
Woo! It's okay.
It's very cute.
This is nature. This is part of nature.
Nature inside.
Nature is saying hi to us.
Nature is saying hi to us.
Oh, hello.
Okay,
Hi,
it's not a
nature.
dangerous bug, so I will just let it.
fine.
I thought it's
It's
mosquito
nature.
gonna give you malaria.
I'm gonna die.
Malaria. Yeah, so I feel very at peace.
Yeah, at
humble.
peace.
I just
humble.
feel like a lot of my troubles just seem very trivial in the face of like just
Oh,
the earth being what it is, just existing.
When you see
and,
like huge trees and
Yeah.
stuff.
or just animals and plants and like they just are. I know sometimes they're doing weird shit and it's just nice.
Oh yeah, I
just
like
to see.
staring at like fish in aquariums when they're just like, it's like in and out corals and stuff. I'm like, wow, you're living the life, man. Like literally. No, but the 3 questions. So the first one, right, is basically you describing a partner, like what you look in a partner, what you look for in a partner. You want to ride them. Well, obviously, you gotta want to ride them, right? Yeah.
Okay, I'm dead.
And also, like the second one is like you describing yourself, which I think is very fitting. It's very fitting, Biham. Seriously.
So me up there with Miss Bellum and Clifford the penguin.
Your head's always cropped.
You
You gotta
never see
crop
my
this
face.
one. You gotta crop this.
Okay, the whole time you're just gonna see my boobs.
Yeah, you're just doing this. Yeah. And then the third one is you describing like a higher being, like how a higher, like a guardian you walk for your therapy, I think, or like God or any spiritual being that you.
Do you have a favorite film?
I do. I like psychology, so I like psychological thrillers. I like 7. I think I watched it like so many times.
7 times? More than 7?
77 times to be exact. But yeah, I really like 7, and I like David Fincher as a director because I feel like human minds are so interesting and he captures them, every character with so much nuance. And I really like that. How about you? Do you have a favorite play?
That's hard to say. Oh my gosh. I mean, I love that you already had like your answers, like you know, as if like those were the kind of inspiration for why you pursued film in the first place. I have
write
a
college
hard time-
essays.
Yeah. David Fincher, my inspiration.
But I treat my time in college as like me pursuing my dream. Slug that and rep. I know that coming out of school, I went to film school, right? I know that coming out of film school, it's not that easy to, you know, go out and make short films and all that. But I just try my hardest and just do my best in school just to like, you know, create there, because I know that in reality it's not going to be that easy.
What kind of films would you like to make if you had the opportunity to make one now?
Interesting. I think I had the opportunity to make a documentary, and I think similar to you, I love learning more about people and hearing people's stories. It's so inspiring. When I was in school, I met this person who just told me that he reunited with his son for like 40 years. Because that was like, he was an army at like a Vietnam War in Thailand. And then, so when he was in Thailand, he had like a girlfriend. And then he didn't know that she was pregnant or anything. So he went back to the States. And this guy, like his son, was trying to find out who his dad is. Yeah, and then, so I made a documentary about that, because it's like, yeah, all the technology and everything about genetics and stuff really helps like pull them together. And yeah, I just love learning more about people and bringing stories to life, you know, that we don't see in daily life.
What's a good film you've seen recently, or what's something you've seen that stuck with you?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, see, now that I don't have to write my common essay, like
You're like,
I'm like, let me think about it. It's a good film that I've seen recently. I really like, this is a bit old, but I like Parasite. It's like, yeah, I feel like that it's similar to why I like Seven, like capturing the character and how people can go on like an absolute crazy tangent, like, you know, and you kind of understand where the character is coming from. Yeah, I think that's why I like Parasite and a lot of Bong Joon-ho films. You should watch Mother. I don't think a lot of people know about this film of his, but I also feel like, damn son, that's batshit crazy. I love your teaser to me about donut or like plenty of fish. I love that.
I've actually thought about doing that in in malls where they have like the second floor and there's the space below. That I go if I go and do that, like security will come.
I honestly think you should do that.
Okay.
You should do that.
Okay.
And then anyone who takes the bite has to go on a date with you. Wouldn't that be so fun?
I think that would be. If I don't get kicked out first, whichever one happens, I go on
Or
a
if this-
date. Security kicks me out.
And then you can go on a date with the security. Wouldn't that be? You like, like let's go,
Let's
girl.
go. Oh my god, I think
That would be
security would be
so-
like,
I'm working, ma'am.
yeah, like please leave. Like this is workplace harassment.
Yeah, you're blacklisted.